Sign up the sign down, yeah. And then run around. What goes around comes around.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, is that your man Slade getting cooked up like that? The niggas you told me not to disrespect getting cooked up like that, though.
Now it's the Boise State.
I don't know why they pussy nigga playing. I got bands.
It takes some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Still a few inches short of the
trash.
First down as they
Motherfucking trash. Time out, coach. Always these rappers be on cap shit, but all right.
2 yards, good enough for first.
Your life is gone tonight.
2nd inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because
that's on the president.
Down and pick up the
that's
first
on the
down.
president.
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies.
Hey, you know we call that. You know we call that in the Big Easy.
Go get the first down. That's exactly what they
ball
do.
game. No
That'll
more
be good for
8
yards to the 45.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I don't know why these pussy niggas playing like that thing.
After a gain of 1, not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner.
That Slade or that the president getting cooked up like that?
These dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
All the indie rappers be on cap shit, but like a different breed. They don't bleed how I bleed. Yeah, ice up in my veins. Yeah, look at my teeth. You ain't seen no shit like these. Yeah, you know how to do it, bitches. Only one.
It's a block. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Going deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here.
Oh, no, I did not.
I
definitely did.
The Texans take over an excellent field position. And they'll run here with Tavon Austin.
Bye-bye.
A nice opening.
Bye-bye.
Right,
have a nice ride back there on Washington.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Pass incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Chris, what are you talking about?
Austin. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion.
Bro, they were garbage time yards. Like, the game was over when he was throwing that shit, bro.
Points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
Let's make these babies cry.
On the carry here, it's Austin. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga low-key held Saquon in check. That man had 20 carries to 108 yards. 2 touchdowns.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Now,
wind up getting
MVP, Mike had 5 catches, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Fairbairn able to put this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Colts.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
This is Ajayi. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Buying time, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jay Ajayi there to make the grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. From the gun, here's Watson. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Austin. Shifts by him at the 25. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. To throw is Watson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game. And we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mike, check. 59. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
To set. 19. 59. Mike to 59. 6 man.
On 1st down. It's Austin. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9. Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They run again with a jive. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The end result, 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Check.
At the 41-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, they go Lynch. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here Here we go on fourth. Watson steps away. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. And they're not able to convert on fourth down.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Operating from the gun, Jackson binds, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Back to throw, Watson. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That's caught out wide by Stills. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Watson dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hey, 152. I'm going for back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's see what you got.
From the 27, Jackson being chased out left. And the catch made by Hilton. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Jackson. Rolling to his right. Complete to Hilton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go. We own it. We own it. Check the car. Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark. Push him back. Where's 52?
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Ajayi. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll try to run with Ajayi. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Watson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. One last throw here for Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw, deep depth. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.
Yo, Jar, you in this shit?